Okay, I was gonna just edit a video today, but I'm thinking about doing something kind of stupid, so I figure I should have like abort plan, preparation, whatever. And I just found a really cool concept. Okay, so I'm gonna go try something called heaving 2. It should be like in really bad weather, like, okay, never mind, fuck it, I give up, I want to go hide in my cabin, but not die at the same time, right? I'm gonna rig my jib in a really, the Genoa at the front, the big head sail. I'm gonna rig that in a way that the wind is pushing my bow downwind, but I'm gonna put my tiller, you know, the tiller is the handle, right, for the rudder, for the steering fucking thing. I'm gonna put the steering stick all the way downwind, trying to bring the bow into the wind. And what this should do is make the boat sit sideways with the wind and just very slowly go with the wind. It's a safety storm tactic, and it's also a way to, like, you know, just fuck it, call it a night in any kind of windy weather. So we should be able to do this with only 10 knots. It's a life-saving skill. I'm gonna go check this one out. God damn it. That's the second time I've gotten overly excited, disconnected from the mooring, and not taking care of my dinghy. Okay, well, I was gonna raise the mainsail, but there's no wind. Like, there was wind a minute ago, but it stopped. Guess I'll keep motoring for now. Okay, there's an island off that direction. Pretty sure it's just blocking my wind. I should be able to get on a beam right now, get myself a little further out to out in the open, and then we'll give this maneuver a try. Okay, a couple of quick points. One, I'm gonna move the boom over a little bit so I don't start heeling right away real hard. And two, I wanna point out, yes, I know I'm a dumbass. I do not wear any of the safety equipment. Not to mention, I painted my deck, so now it's ultra slick, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I don't wear a helmet on a motorcycle. I ain't gonna wear a harness on a sailboat. Sorry, ain't happening. If it's really fucked up, okay, maybe. Okay, with the sail down, the boom's gonna be slapping and moving pretty easy, but as soon as I start pulling it up, that should go away. Okay, this alone should be able to move me along. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pull the head sail out. I mean, no reason not to. I'm gonna try and point the camera down as much as I can. It's new camera position. I only have one camera mount, and it's an iPhone. You'll notice up over here in the corner is like it's got a vignette shadow. That's a result of the case that's meant to have the camera or the screen facing me, but that's a low quality video, so blah, blah, blah. Doing my best with what I got, like always. All right, so I'm gonna point it down. I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to see it, but we'll try. So for whatever reason, the screen recording doesn't always catch the audio. The important thing here is we are supposed to have wind, but we don't. Well, I was getting a little sick of listening to the motor. I'm only doing like 2.5 knots on a beam. Supposedly there's 8 knots of wind, but I'm not feeling it. Yeah, I'm just gonna float for a while and wait for the wind because I'm sick of hearing the motor, and I need to edit the video from yesterday. So yeah, just chilling in my bunk for now. Well, let's see, not very chill, but yeah, slow and steady with this wind. Actually slow but not steady, so slow that it's not steady. I like it when there's more wind. It pushes the boat over and it doesn't rock back and forth so much. I don't get seasick from the rocking back and forth. I just get fucking annoyed with being slammed around while I'm trying to do shit. Just less pleasant. It's fine, but less pleasant. So I just noticed a nice breeze. All right, I was like, whoa. All right. Man, I wish I could get you guys this time-lapse sunset that I'm enjoying. On our final approach, coming into Heave. Supposedly tomorrow's supposed to be no wind, but today was supposed to be windy. So I don't know, maybe I'll spend tomorrow here, maybe I won't. All right, making some French toast for dinner tonight, but this is not going to be like French toast that you're probably in the habit of, but this is my this is how I do French toast. Okay, brilliant me, I turned the light on the phone this time. So anyways, this is my French toast. I have covered every layer with peanut butter, which is going to make this a relatively protein-filled meal without having to carry around something that dies easily or, you know, goes off, like meat, right? When I was younger, when I was like a little kid, I refused to eat any kind of meat. And it wasn't some kind of like, oh, save the animals, whatever. It was like so many other meats. I didn't know what they were. Like there was just, I didn't want it going in my mouth. Like, no. So the doctor said, feed me peanut butters. Yeah, grew up on peanut butter. Lots of peanut butter. Just got a few more eggs left here. Deliberately made some extra. Pouring on a rocky boat, always a fun experience. So there we go. And a box milk. Alright, I'm gonna eat, and you know, I think we're gonna go ahead and just call it a night. It's I don't know what time, well after dark, 7, 8, 10, I don't know. Probably closer to 7 or 8, I think. Maybe 9. Could be 9. I just heard the wind kick up. So I got us underway. Heading out for the open ocean. Everything looks pretty calm. The app said like less than 1 meter seas, but 19 knot winds. So fingers crossed. Okay, we're in between the two Heaves. We have a fair amount of wind from the feel of it. Not a lot, but a fair amount. We're going with the current. Currently got about 6.5 knots on the motor. I'm gonna pull some head sail and get back to you in a minute. All right, we're definitely in the wind now. I haven't trimmed this or adjusted my course. We're basically taking it on the beam, which is what we want to be doing. I got maybe half of my head sail out, maintaining about 4 or 5 knots. correctly, with the way the head sail currently is, I need to go 180. Okay, it does seem to be working more or less. We're down to about half a knot. Stay a little heeled over. If I was to pull up a tiny bit of mainsail, it'd help. But what I don't like is in the instructions it said making sure to not let anything rub and chafe. And you can see here, whoa, you can see here, that's exactly what we got. So I'm gonna let this off. I'm gonna do something different, probably 180 and just go for a bit of a sail while I'm out. But this ain't right. So I'm gonna turn around and go play a little bit, but I'm gonna have to rethink this. Maybe I can put a different pulley down there. So as I'm editing this video, I wanted to stop and pause and throw this in here. I continued out trying to have like a nice day sail, but the islands, you know, they have mountain peaks and valleys and very sharp rocks, so it's like massive, right? And like some spots I would be getting nailed by the wind, and then I was completely becalmed for like 10 minutes. There was like rain or wind over there, but where I was at, there was nothing. And as the current slowly moved me, all of a sudden it was like bam and massive, like, you know, not massive, not excessive healing, but just instant healing. And like that's something you intend to kind of ease into. The weather for the last 36 hours has just continued being just like non-stop storm, calm, storm, calm, storm, calm. Yeah, I just wanted to reach out to you guys and kind of throw that context in there of why all of a sudden I'm headed back in on the motor when I just said I was going back out. So there you go. I need better camera equipment for this, but Navionics says there's no wind right now. And I keep heeling over from the gust. Yeah, y'all, going back to bed. Holy fuck. Like, god damn. So I'm laying in my bed, and all of a sudden, like, water is being blown into the boat, and then it kind of settled down as the boat got pointed into the wind a little bit. But I'm gonna turn the camera around. This is not good. Fuck my life. Straight blew my boat onto its side. Now I gotta get it in quick, or at least tied off shorter. And it's wrapped around the fucking stern now. So gotta go. Only thing I lost out of the dinghy was a t-shirt that covers the gas can, protects it from UV. The anchor, by chance, barely tangled up in the rope, hanging in the rope. My toolkit and hardware components still stuffed in the handle of the gas can. The hardware components, toolkit and spark plugs still in the handle of the gas can. Oh, and my sandals. They were staying together for a little bit right over here. Then they got separated, and now I don't have any idea where either of them are. I had to swim down, only 2 meters, yeah, but I had to swim down. Oh, there's one of my fucking sandals. I had to swim down, connect, tie a rope to the motor, climb back up, or swim back out, get a breath, swim back down, loosen up one of the set bolt things that holds the motor to the dinghy. And to my surprise, once I got everything out, it was like basically floating with most of the bottom, at least about the surface of the water. And I went ahead and climbed over it to get onto the boat. And when I did that, it rolled over and was like, the handrail was like, you know, just an inch above the water. I don't know how this fucker's floating at all, but I'll take it. And from on top of the boat, I reached down and I pulled it. I think that's my other fucking sandal. I really would have thought I'm going this way. I ain't swimming out to fucking sandals. I mean, I want to, but this place is just too busy, man. With my luck, somebody run my ass over. I'm fucking tired. So anyways, I reached down and pulled the edge up real high and then like forced a roll in it. It got about 8 inches, 6 inches of, 6 or 4 inches of lip above the water. And from there, I was able to start using a bucket, scooping it out, hanging off homeless, scooping out the dinghy. That thing came out of nowhere. And then it died down, the boat turned, and I just happened to look as the wind, and the dinghy went under. Upside down. Just like that. Gust strong enough to blow me clean off this fucking boat. Out of fucking, the whole boat. No sails up, the whole boat went. What the fuck? I think I'm starting to understand why you just don't go until the east winds start. Because as long as it's this southwest monsoon season, the storms are blowing up with it. It's not just normal squalls, it's like these fucking, and then they come whipping over this mountain, and as they do it, and just whips. I fucking A, there's one sandal there and one over there. I gotta swim in a big ass triangle if I want them. Guarantee that dinghy ain't starting right now. Fuck no. I ain't got no more WD-40 either, I don't think. Fuck. Okay, so I brought the dinghy up on deck. I'm going to try something. Nice part about fiberglass is even if I'm wrong and I fuck this all up, or it doesn't work, or I don't like it, or whatever, it's fiberglass. I can just repair the hole and move on with life. So here we go. Oh yeah, pretty limited options for where to set up the camera, so I'm gonna do my best, but sorry. I'm so lucky I didn't check first, and that just barely cleared the seat inside. But nice to be able to come back to this and tie a knot. Part's done. Maybe I'll bring the camera closer for this part. Okay, so see, I just barely missed that seat drilling through the wall there. But I'm going to tie a knot over here, run this one through it, and pull it real tight, right? And that will hold this in place, which is going to act like sort of a stabilizer, help me stay upright. You can see, probably get a better shot later, but you can see it's running just a little bit tipped back, and that's so as the back end digs in, pushes the nose flat. But ideally, once we're up on step and rolling, none of it should be touching. If everything works out perfectly. So fingers crossed. And honestly, I want to do this with much larger fenders, but this is the only matching size I have. So yeah, see how it does, maybe upgrade later. Sorry about the angle, but it's about the only thing I can find that you'll even be able to see remotely. So I don't know, maybe I'll flip this upside down and zoom in. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so we have a pipe hitch on the outside of this. We just need something to make a good loop, and typically inline good loop that whoa, oh, it's getting a little rocky. Anytime I want to put a loop in line on a rope, my go-to knot is the butterfly knot. And maybe I'll show you a how to do that sometime. And of course, once I take care of that, it won't be so bad. So now here I have basically what's called a trucker's hitch, or at least that's how I learned it. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna pull here and here, and then I'll pull like this and take some slack out, and it's gonna really bite it down real strong. Think of a trucker tying something down to his truck. All right, that's pretty freaking tight. And now just a regular, I don't know, overhand knot there. I leave the loop so I can easily pull it out. Tie that in a knot, both to make sure it stays and to get the tails out of the way. All right, so there we go. I'm gonna do it to the other side, throw this thing back in the water, and we'll see how she looks. Well, there's the rain, and that's my cue to put this project on pause. See why I want bigger ones. Like, that's gonna make a difference, but not much. Yeah, gonna have to get bigger ones. Inside with me. With rain comes wind. This is gonna get cold and bitter quick. Here we go again. This is about what the steady was last time when it blew the dinghy over. It was a huge gust in the middle of rain like that. What the fuck? I thought it was my dinghy bumped into me at first, and then I was like, wait a minute, there's no way that thing could hit that hard. I did not think he was that close to me. I pulled up the mooring until it got real tight, and I mean, it's still moored. I don't know if the mooring's dragging or not, but I think we both just reached our kind of limit of length, and that was that. Bumped, collided. Well, this video has not shaped up to what it was supposed to be. Supposed to be learning how to heave to and then go back to Phuket. And now I'm in Koh Phi Phi. Been a couple of days here. I could venture back, you know, not like a storm's a big deal, but, and maybe like with it more stormy like this, being out in the open ocean would be great. But I really want to go like check out Koh Phi Phi, get more into it. It's only supposed to be bad weather for like another day-ish. I think I'm just gonna hang tight, let the weather blow over, and then go do some tourist stuff, walk around. Yeah, make a video about that for you guys. So Thank you, everyone. Let's see who's shout out. Who gets a shout out? Chris and Andrew. You guys are doing good things with your life right now, and I hope you stick to it. I hope you keep things together. Hope you stay off the streets. I understand your struggle. I really do. And ton of love to you guys. I really, really hope you find a better way in life than what you've been doing. And I know you got it in you, so do it. Peace, guys.